Hello and welcome to Famous Gays and Lesbians, Alleged and Otherwise. I'm your host, Thomas Connolly. I happen to be a gay actor, and I live in the gayest city of them all, West Hollywood, California. Now, today's episode deals with, hold your breath, Hollywood's fabulous fag hags. Now, I know fag hags sounds like a nasty, horrible, vicious thing to call a person, but it's actually just the opposite. Yes, it's a term of endearment. It refers to women who enjoy the humor, the creative talents, the companionship of gay men. Now, if you think about it, there's no secret agenda of flirting, seducing, making passes, because we all know that's a dead-end street with a gay man. She can 100% be her uninhibited, real, authentic self. The quintessential GOAT, grandest of all time, fabulous fag hag of Hollywood, is the iconic Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor, like Judy Garland, another legendary fag hag, was immersed in Hollywood culture her entire life. As a successful child actress in films like National Velvet and The Courage of Lassie, Elizabeth Taylor was literally raised and brought up at MGM Studios. Elizabeth Taylor and Judy Garland went to school there and in their early formative years made movies. Elizabeth Taylor thrived in the studio system, while Judy Garland, in my opinion, was more emotionally fragile and she was damaged by the studio system. Did you hear the latest? Judy Garland was sexually harassed by the Munchkins in The Wizard of Oz. When Elizabeth Taylor was 17 years old, she met the gay and extraordinarily handsome actor Montgomery Clift. In the wonderful book, Elizabeth and Monty, The Untold Story of Their Intimate Friendship by Charles Casillo, the author contends that Elizabeth was really smitten with Monty right off the bat. When they made the classic film A Place in the Sun, co-star Shelley Winters, who incidentally won an Oscar for her performance in the movie, said that she had never seen such a provocative, sensual, beautiful dance number like the one between Elizabeth and Monty in the movie. She was convinced that they were having an affair. But she was wrong. Montgomery Clift revealed to Elizabeth Taylor early on that he was indeed homosexual. Montgomery Clift and Elizabeth Taylor became lifelong friends. They made two more movies together, Raintree County and the Tennessee Williams film, Suddenly Last Summer. Elizabeth Taylor actually saved Montgomery Clift's life. He was in this horrible car accident, and she physically pulled his tongue out so that would open up his windpipe and he could breathe. But alas, Monty Clift was but one of Elizabeth Taylor's great gay friendships. There were many more to come, like acclaimed writer Tennessee Williams. Their friendship led to Elizabeth Taylor being the first choice for the plum roles of Maggie in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Catherine in Suddenly Last Summer. I guess it helps to know the author. She received Oscar nominations as Best Actress for both of those films. Moving on, she was very good friends with actor Roddy McDowall. She knew him as a child actor in National Velvet, and they wound up being lifelong adult friends as well. He was in movies like Planet of the Apes. They were apparently like two good girlfriends who liked to hang out, laugh, and gossip. And who could forget Elizabeth Taylor's special friendship with Michael Jackson? She was right up there with Bubbles. But one of her most influential gay friendships was with actor Rock Hudson. They were in the movie Giant together, and they instantly hit it off and became lifelong friends. Now, it was reported that Elizabeth Taylor was the mediating peacemaker on the set of Giant because James Dean and Rock Hudson feuded during the entire shoot. In her greatest testament to her friendship with Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor was the first celebrity to publicly advocate help for those people with AIDS. Now, you have to remember that this was in the mid 1980s when there was so much fear associated with AIDS. Somebody with AIDS was treated literally like having leprosy. Elizabeth Taylor took her fight to Washington, and she famously said before Congress, President Bush doesn't even know how to spell AIDS. Elizabeth Taylor became the founder and creator of AMFAR, the American Foundation for AIDS Research, which still to this day raises tens of millions of dollars every year for AIDS funding. Now, many people feel that because of the grassroots movement started by Elizabeth Taylor, this is why we have so many successful drugs to treat HIV and AIDS today. Elizabeth Taylor literally single-handedly spearheaded a national campaign for AIDS awareness, sensitivity, and fundraising. She really lived life to the fullest. She was a glamorous, tempestuous, unpredictable Hollywood actress with 7 roller coaster marriages, 2 Oscars, a queen's arsenal of magnificent jewelry. Hey, that Hope diamond alone, come on. And an unbelievable art collection with Picasso's, Monet's, Renoir's, and Rembrandt's, all in her living room. But I'll always remember Elizabeth Taylor as the best friend the LGBT community could ever have. Rest in peace, Elizabeth, and thank you. Well, that's about it for this episode. This is Thomas Connolly for Famous Gays and Lesbians, Alleged and Otherwise. Oh, and stay tuned for part 2 of Fabulous Fag Hags of Hollywood. You're going to love that one. Oh, and if you do like this show, could you please like and subscribe? That would really help sustain us. Until next time, bye-bye.